say, there was one named Martha, and she was the daughter of Theo and Engracia. To all of us, life must seem like a road given us to travel, and it is up to fate, the convenient blender, whether that road be a tortuous state, its path a hard and twisted map of dust and stories. And each road, whether lane or avenue, shall have its own landmarks that only the traveler soul shall recognize and carry. She was a girl of 12, and in every way she was but a child, a rather dull child, who always lagged behind the others of her age, whether in study or in play. Life had been so far a question of staying more years in vain than the others, of being told she would have to apply herself a little harder if she didn't want the infants catching up with her.
Freaking head and Gracia, what are you talking about? Hindi yung totoo! Hindi nga yung totoo yung sinasabi mo. Oh, bakit di ka na ano? Sobra ka na! Huli-huli ka na! Oh! Tingnan nyo! May kasama siyang iba! Alam mo kung ano pa to? Ano ang sinasabi mo? Sumama ba ako tama? Hindi ka ano dyan, bitch! Hindi tama mo! Shit, Gracia, hindi yung totoo! Sabi mo? Sige, mag-review ka o kaya maghingi ka din sa tatay mo ng cheating tips. Cheating ka! Kasalanan to ng babae yun! Kasalanan ito! Kasalanan yung tatay mo, anak. Walang kasalanan yung tatay mo. Kasalanan ng babae yun. Alam niya na may pamilya tayo. Alam niya na buo tayo. Pero sinisip niya pa rin yung sarili niya, no? Ano talaga ng mukha? Martha, hanapin mo naman yung tatay mo para sa akin.
Yes, Ma. I will find ka. Pa? 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 Where are you, Pa? 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 Mom? Ma? I can't find Papa. He's nowhere to be found.
Hindi! Kasalanan to ng babae yun. Hindi ako papayag. Hindi ako papayag. Gaganti ako. Dahil ng babae yan. Martha, bumalik ka na sa kwarto mo.
Yes, Ma.
yun? Eh, paano na tayo magpakasal?
Uy, teka lang, hindi pa ako ready sa ganung bagay ah. I mean, hindi pa ako financially ready, pero papakasalan kita, promise ko sa'yo. Pati alam mo naman, di ba, na kailangan makabawi mo na ako kay nanay, kay tatay, sa mga kuya ko, ang dami kaya nilang magawa para sa akin. Pero huwag ka malala, papakasalan kita, saka sa ganda mo niya. Deserve mo lahat ng magaganda bagay para sa mundo. Kaya umay ka na lang, papakasalan kita, okay?
And they tried to say things like her being far too good for him. And then they heard that he had married another girl. And they saw her grieve and thought it strange that a girl should grieve over an undeserving lover or so. She lost a little of the blackness that was one of her arms, and into her eyes crept the hurt look to replace the drinking. And Escaleta, with all the good people, strove to be even kinder to her, watched her grief and pitied her, and told her that whatever mistakes she had committed to make her grieve so, to make her suffer so, they understood and forgave. And they did not blame her. But now that she had learned her lesson, she must be there. She knew her own father as much as they knew about him, and it was in the faith that his sins must be paid for.
Alam ko na kung bakit nangyayari sa akin ang lahat ng to. This is his fault. Kasalanan ko lahat ng tatay ko. Dapat pala hindi ko na pinigilan yung knife nung araw na yun.
Turned religious. More religious than Tia Andrea and Tia Nisha, who were old and saw death coming close and wanted to be assured of the issue of the gates of heaven. Escaleta approved because Escaleta did not know what she prayed for. Because they saw only the downcast eyes under the light rim, the coil of shining hair as it bowed over the communion rail. And yet Martha's mother and father still lived together. They never had separated. Even after that night, when she was 12 years old and pregnant, and she had called for him and looked for him and not found him, the next day he had come back. And between her mother and him, there was a silence. They slept in the same bed and spent the night in the same room, and yet Martha and Speleta knew he had another bed, another chamber. Speleta praised Martha's mother for being so patient. After Martha had fallen in love, when she began hating her father truly, then also she began despising her mother.
When she was proud, and a little shy.
Congratulations na ka. Mauna na kami ng father mo. May gagawin sa kami. Mauna na kami nun. Kasalanan to ng babaeng yun. At nung lalaking pumalit sa kanya. Kasalanan ko. Tangin ang buti ito.
The husband had bided his time, and yet the neighbors had thought he had not cared, for indeed he had seemed like a man blind and deaf. And if he raised his voice against his wife, it was not so they would hear it. He waited for a chance, then when he got the chance without saying anything, taking out his revolver and shot at her. The man had gone out in the street, aimed at the living figure. Knowing that she was being fierce, yet finding that he had none to share, it would ease the tightness within her, would loosen the hardness in her heart. But you cannot summon tears when you feel lonely, and the pain you feel is not sorrow, of things. You cannot even put her arms around her waking up.
Kaya pala hindi ko siya nakilala ng araw na yun.
Excuse ka na natin. She did not think long. She did not say anything, for indeed she no longer had any speech, nor any longer than required speech or should give any speech. But once you cannot how right, how just, then once talking has his time.
Sweet and tender, even in his agony. But as Martha knelt and lighted her candles and prayed, in her eyes was no softness, and on her lips no words of healing for pity for him who had died. There was only the glitter of a jasmine scattered out on the land, and the thankfulness for a punishment to her. So sweet place, very fervent place, for now she hoped she would ease the pain.
This is the story goes. Once upon a time,
ENG, striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema.
The roosters crowing and children playing can be heard. Inside the simple house of Chrysostom and his family, the morning hustle and bustle began. In Nebrel, when the sun came up, a bluish mist floated away from the
skin. This is not your banana, it's mine, so I will eat it with the skin.
It's so disgusting. Why are you eating that with the skin? Yuck! Ew!
It's not yours naman, ba't ka nang iyan?
Hindi. Kainis na kainin ang may pala.
Morning.
Father! Good morning, Father! Father! What are we going to do today?
Although marami tayong gagawin. Pero, wag mo muna yung kapatid mo kakain muna tayo. Oh, bilisan mo nga dyan! Gusto na kami ng mga anak ko eh. Bilisan mo! Lagi mo kami binubutong. Ayusin mo ah.
Ang bote will be allowed to hold the blank spotted puppy. But Baldo said he would not let him hold the blank spotted puppy because he would not peel the banana. And Baldo said that he would obey his older brother next time for all time. Baldo would not do it. He refused to let him touch the puppy.
Kuya, pero
No, this is my puppy. This is my puppy.
Hindi ka naman nakainin
No!
yung puppy mo.
No, I don't want to hold my puppy. This is mine. This is...
Ah!
It's your fault! It's your fault! No, I told you not to touch my puppy.
Nakakain yung puppy mo.
I told you this is my puppy, so stop! Stop! No! 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 No!
Was pushed violently open, and the boy's father, Takiapo, looked up. He saw the blood from the tooth marks on the boy's hand. He called out in order to save him. And the two brothers looked up in surprise and fear. Aba, he disputed hand behind him.
Ano? Lagi na lang kayo nag-aaway dalawa. Ano na naman pinag-aaway mo? Ito? Ito bang tuta na to? Tutay nyo. Yan! Ayaw tuta yan! Akin yan! Akin yan mga yung dalawa. Bilisan nyo! Akin yan mga mo. Ikaw sa mga itong bata ikaw. Ikaw! Iyakin ka! Ito nga ito? Ha? Ito nga ito lagi? Ayan! Wala na lang pinag-aawayan! Marinig mo pa kayo nag-aaway ah! Ay, papi!
Why did you kill my puppy now? I didn't do anything to stop the killing of my puppy. My puppy! My puppy is Where's my puppy? Puppy, where are you, puppy? Are you here, puppy? Where's my puppy? This is your fault. No, we have to bury him. Hey, puppy.
chicken.
Me! Ako chicken!
You know that I love chicken nuggets.
I love chicken too!
I love chicken.
And my story is my brother's specular chicken.
Your chicken nuggets.
What's
Fried chicken.
We were longing at each other in a whirlwind of feathers and dust.
Grabe naman. Grabe naman ang preno mo. Ano ba nakita mo?
Nakikita mo ba yung manok na yon?
Oo. Ano ka na?
Rooster yan! Yan yan.
Rooster yan, pero
Mukha nga.
paano kapag nabugay sa akin?
Pera! 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 So, ano gagawin natin? Uli mo. Ikaw na kung
Diyan ka doon, diyan ka. Patay mo yung kotse natin.
Oo, sige. Akin! Manok na yan! Ano? Sige!
My brother slowly approached the battlefield. They were so busy fighting that they did not notice it. When we got by them, we dived and caught one of them by the leg. It struggled and it would walk. Kiko finally held it by both wings and it became still. I ran over where he was and took a good look at the chicken.
Hento, babe. Ano? Hento!
Hen.
Oo, kita mo wala siya yung parang yung gano'n, yung waddle niya.
Hen, my ass. Rooster yan.
Hindi, babe. Maniwala. Hento!
Pinagmumukha mo naman akong ano ba?
Inahing manok daw eh. Wala akong pake. Sa ganito niya at sa ganito niya. Rooster yan.
Hento! Hento! Hento!
Ano nga? Hindi ka nakikinig. Rooster. Period. Oh, Rooster.
Dali na natin.
Siya, uwi na natin. Uwi na natin.
The argument went on in the fields the whole morning. At noon, we went to eat lunch. We argued about it on the way home. When we arrived at our house, Kiko tied the chicken to a leg. The chicken jumped to weeks and then growled.
Nakita mo?
Hindi, babe. Hindi ako naniniwala.
Manok, na ganun ko ilaok.
Hindi nga ako naniniwala, pre. Nakakita ako yan, pre. Tingnan mo yung balahibo, pre. Ay, hindi. Feathers. Feathers.
No.
Tingnan mo yung feathers,
Rooster.
pre.
Narinig mo naman tumilaok.
Hindi,
Diba?
be.
Napakatikas.
Hindi nga yan.
Rooster yan.
Hindi nga yan. Ilang beses ba kailangan sabihin ng tatay niya naman kayo? Mag-aaway kami, kakain tayo. Ano naman pinag-aaway niyo?
No.
Hey.
We told Mother and she went out to look at the chicken.
Nice, pakitingnan. Rooster ka o hen?
Ah. That chicken is binabalik.
Binubo.
Ayun, may rooster na mukhang hen.
That should have ended the argument. But Mother also went out to see the chicken.
Tay!
No, it's not a rooster, it's a hen.
Oh, hen! Ako lang mag-isa? Rooster nga?
Paano mo naman nasabi na rooster yan? Kailan ka naman nakakita ng rooster na ganyan ang parang iba? Listen, I have handled fighting. Hen! Fighting cocks inside your body. And you cannot tell me that this freaking thing is a hen.
Oh, hindi, rooster yan.
The hen. Hen, di ba?
Rooster yan.
Hen.
Rooster.
Paano ba yan?
Teka. Mainit. Alam ko na how we can resolve this. Punta tayo kay Kati Niente sa village.
Sige.
Okay ka? Tara.
Oo.
Tara, dali natin yung body.
Ayun pala eh. Ayun pala eh.
Si Niente.
Oh,
Niente.
Sabi niya.
Niente. Kumusta? Niente.
Kapatid ko eh.
Niente. Ako, Sen. Napakaganda, di ba naman?
Oo, ganda ng tigdig ah.
May matanong lang eh. Rooster ba to?
Pero yun lang. Wala pa ako nakikita ang ganang rooster eh. Wala din ako nakikita ang ganang hen. Tingnan mo naman yung manok sa manok mo.
Grabe naman yun. Ano nga maliit mo naman yung
Hindi, hindi ko naman minamas. Sinasabi ko, nagtatalo kayo eh.
Hindi kasi.
Malalaman. Ano bang
Nang ano kami, napit niyo yung interest namin. No? Pag nanalo kami sa sabong, pera pa
Pabakalasan
eh.
niyo ako.
Kailangan, pero sabihin mo naman muna sa amin. Ano ba talaga to?
Hindi ko din talaga alam kung ano yan. Pero sa dami naman ako, ngayon ako nakita ng gano'n.
Ano yun?
Haharap ka na. Kailangan si Mr. Cruz.
Oh, sa kabilang bayan.
Yes.
Ayaw, pwede
Let's
daw.
go to Mr. Cruz na lang.
Doon mo sa kabila.
May kanto, kanto. Kanto daw. Ba't mo yung kanto?
Mr. Edward, he was living in nearby town of Luzon. He had studied poultry raising in the University of the Philippines. He owned and operated the largest poultry business in town. He took the chicken to his office.
Hello po, Mr. Cruz. Kamusta? Time no see, Mr. Cruz. Kamusta? Mayroon lang kami gusto nga ilapit sa iyong maliit lang na problema.
Maliit lang naman. Ano kaya yung matingnan mo, ano kaya ito? Instead of hand.
Sa akin kasi yan talaga, pero sa akin para sa akin.
Wait pa kayo eh. Patingin. Di pa ako nakakita ng ganitong manok.
Kumilis ka na lang.
I never ran across a chicken like this.
Mayroon bang ano? Wait, para talaman kung ano nga ba ito? Sir, kung ano gagawin natin?
Meron ako dito kopya ng facts about chicken.
Ano, facts?
Wala, I love to facts.
I love the facts too.
Okay na, ikaw basahin.
Wala sa akin.
Tignan niyo yung feathers sa likod.
Sa likod, doon.
Kapag below, head yan. Kapag pointed naman daw, sabi, rooster. Kapag pointed. Patingin, examine mo na lang.
Malaman.
Very technical.
Meron ba mga babaan? Ano ba? Baksan?
Wala din namin masabi.
Well, pwede kong patayin.
Hoy! Hindi pa talo.
Examine ko kasi sa loob.
Kaya
Para
nga.
malaman kung rooster o
Pass. Pass.
Hard pass ba?
Hard pass. Pass. Ayaw namin.
Kasi
Ayaw.
ito yung pagkakakitaan namin ng ano eh.
isasabog mo pa.
Ako naman.
Ate, malaman. Hindi nga malaman. Payag ka ba? Isasabong kayo sa linggo.
Tama. Paano malaman na lang?
Oo, pag nanalo, rooster yan.
Pupusta ako.
Ako ba? Sa amin ha? Pagpupunta ko ng kalaban.
Tama ka ha?
Hahanapin ka namin.
Pasensya na. Hindi siya
Hindi, okay lang. Sige. Salamat. Gusto ko. Salamat. Gusto kami.
Kaya na, sasubong nga sa linggo.
Sa linggo. Tama.
So that Sunday,
May nalaman niyan dyan sa kulang nila. Mukhang ano, mukhang libo na sa patay mo. Natalo ka na.
Wala akong pake, kahit gaano marami na katalo. Nananalo ng rooster ko. Teka, panalo!
my brother would not listen. The match was made and the birds were ready for the killing. Cartwheel bucks were tied to their left legs. Everyone wanted to bet on the red game cock. The fight was brief. Both birds were released in the center of the arena. They circled around once and then faced each other. I expected our chicken to die of fright. Instead, a strange thing happened. A loud sick expression came into the red rooster's eyes and it down that. That was all our chicken needed. It rushed at the red rooster with its neck feathers waving. In one lunge, it burned its spur in its opponent's chest. The fight was over.
Grabe yung lahat. Nagulat ako. Pero, panalo! So, sino ang paniniwalaan mo? Paniniwala ka natin sa red.
Sige, paniwala ako na. Dito na eh. Sabi mo yan, kwento mo yan eh.
Sa'yo, rooster yan eh. Hindi ka nanginginig. Grabe, panalo pa talaga manok ko. Rooster! Go, my rooster!
Then a riot broke out. People tore bamboo benches apart and used them as clubs. My brother and I had to leave through the back. I had the chicken under my arm, we ran toward the coconut room and kept running till we lost them all.
Awa naman, pero panalo pa din. Aba, teka, ano nangyayari sa ulo ko? Uy, ano nangyayari?
Then chicken began to fever. It stood up in my arms and coupled with love. Something warm and round dropped.
Bakit nalitlog yung
It
manok
was
ko?
an egg.
Akala
Bilasin mo yung mami ko.
Kailangan mo yun.
Bakit? May meron kaya tayo. Sorry.
Meron ako favorite story na the best of the best. And it is story about the rich. Siyempre ako yun. At the poor. Ayan, the rich and the poor. And the title of the story is called Drum Roll Please. My father goes to court. Ano yung ginawa niya sa court?
Basketball.
Kasi, so alam mo na, alamin natin. So, once upon a time, of the zone, his father's farm had been destroyed in the 1918 by one of our southern Philippine bloods. So, several years later afterwards, they all lived in the town, though they preferred living in the city. A rich man whose sons and daughters seldom came to the house. While the boys and girls played and sang in the sun, his children stayed inside and kept the windows closed. Now, this rich man's servants were always frying and cooking something good, and the aroma of the food was wafted down to them from the windows of the big house.
Breakfast, sister! Hoy, mga atas lupa! Chuk!
The rich man's children became thin and anemic, while the poor man grew even and so healthy, more robust, and full of life. Their faces were bright and rosy, and their souls lit and sad.
Ay, oo. Nakakaan talaga siya. Nanunood sa Nox. Pampatanggal ng pimple yung action. Tama mga to. Sabi nga, sabi pa rin. Oo. Pero sa I think yung mga mayaman, yung skinhead yung mga pang-corrida. You upward you. Ay, pwede pa rin ka. Malaki yung pagtawin naman. Oo. Ano ba po siya?
Now, kumain na. Dinner's ready. Kain na. Nagluto ako sana.
Ay, ay, ang sarap.
And who grow fat and laughing.
Parang sa tuyo, anong nilagay mo?
Kumain ka ng gulay.
Anong nilagay mo sa tuyo? Magic sarap?
Bakit ba? Mga gulay-gulay lang. Pero gulay naman dito. Bakit kaya yung mga anak ko, malnourished at anemic na? Nagpapakain ko na sila ng maayos. Hindi naman ako nagkulang sa kanila.
Ang sarap. Anong secret ingredient?
Baka may imagine sa ako.
He ran down the window and ran through his house, shutting all the windows. From that day on, the windows of the rich man's house were always closed, and the children did not come out anymore. Then one morning, a policeman from the presidential came to our house with a sealed paper.
Ano yan? Eating, grabe. Ang init. Ang init.
Sarap ba?
Apo,
Ang tao pa eh. Ano ba nakabisita?
apo,
Yes.
Sir Bulusan? Yes. Ikaw ba si Sir Bulusan?
Oh.
Ikaw ba si Sir Bulusan? You are under
Hoy,
arrest
hoy! Pwede ka lang ako.
for stealing the rich man's spirit. He is under arrest dahil ninakaw niya ang spirit ng pagkain ng mayayaman. You have the right to remain in silence in
Bawal
anything you
picturean,
say.
bawal picturean.
Stand against you.
Bawal!
Tara na sa korte.
Wala dito, wala. Bawal, bawal.
O bakit? O, teka lang. Sabi ko.
Then came the rich man with his young lawyer.
Sorry po, nalito ako.
Mister, dito ka na, mister. Sir.
Please rise in the presence of the judge.
Tayo po kayo. Tayo po kayo. Andyan po yung dyan. Huwag pong bastos. Tumayo kayo! Tayo po, tayo! Sige sa konti!
Please be seated.
You have a lawyer? I don't need any lawyer, Judge.
See,
Mr. Bulusan, do you or do you not agree that you have been stealing the spirit of rich man's food that his servant cooked for them?
I do not.
Mr. Bulusan, again, do you or do you not agree that while his servant is cooking fat leg lumps and crispy chicken, your children is inhaling the spirit of the food and they are getting fat?
Oh, no,
Do you or do you not agree that while his children are thin, anemic, and pale, your children are healthy, robust, and full of life?
I agree.
Then, how do you account for that? Judge, I request to bring the rich man's daughter.
bring the children to complaint.
See, Judge? See the children? How thin and pale she is. How do you account, Mr.
Pwede ko ba akong magpapagod?
See,
Sinasabi mo daw, naninakaw ko ng spirit ko ng mga pagkain mo?
Yes.
Sinasabi mo daw na habang ang mga anak ko ay malulusog at yung anak mo ay payat.
Yes.
Sinasabi mo, nagnakaw kami.
Oo.
Babayaran mo pa kayo. Hindi ako. Pwede ba akong umigot, Dad?
as you wish.
Salamat, salamat. Salamat. Ready?
See,
Narinig mo yan?
Hear what?
Yung mga boy natin. Narinig mo ba?
Oo.
O, bayad ka na.
case dismissed.
Tara na!
By the way, alam na natin ang dahil laughing.
Kaya ba nga rin tumawa yung pamilya mo?
Why not?
Oo, magagi! Hindi na tama! Ate ko yun lang ako ah!
Carlos started it, and the rest of them they all died laughing, and the judge laugh was the loudest of all. Thank you. Alam po napakaganda ng story.
Sana pwede magbayad ng ganun sa Oscar.
Oh, yung mga kalabaw.
Gusto ko magbayad ng ano, ng ganun.
Ganun na lang.
Pabiling uniform.
Sino na sunod?
Ako ba?
Sabi pa.
Uy, ako naman. Lahat na nasabi ko.
Tapos na naman standards ko.
Uy, buti naman.
Na, ayun na nga la. Yung story ko po. Ano yung favorite yung animal?
Ano do?
Pet.
Para.
Ano ko ba chicken nuggets sa'yo?
Pet and chicken.
Nagdadrive ko masyado. Yung akin, sa habang ko, syempre, kabayo ko.
Boys, ganda. Boys. Ganda.
Vice lang. Walang ganun.
Okay.
Tapos, so yun na nga, kabayo yung favorite ko. And the title of the story is The Beautiful Horse.
So, guys, ganda nga.
Once upon a time,
Beautiful white horse anyone in our barrio of long muslin has ever laid eyes on. She She had the long and slender legs and a silky mane and a flowing tail. She was, however, not the kind of horse anyone in our barrio would have any use for. She did not seem to whip or pulling a rein. She was only for the track or for riding races were only held during the downhill. And even the rich bachelors in town did not ride horses anymore. They preferred bicycle. What a
Anis, kabayo.
was such a beautiful
Ganda ng kabayo ko.
horse in Pulong.
Ano ba yan, sir? Sakay ka, sakay.
Did not exactly bring the
Kabayo.
horse home. She followed. Mr. Estong stopped to pull a thorn out of his foot or to scratch a bite on his leg. The horse would stop too and swish her tail from side to side. When Mr. Estong continued on his way, the horse too would come along. She had a grand way of walking, proud and confident.
Ganda-ganda talaga ng kabayo ko.
Let's
Grabe.
go! Bakit? Tay! Tay! But Mr. Estong only smiled and stared straight ahead. He was as proud as the horse that was following him. He did not even notice Victa and Marcos walked behind among the other children. The people they passed also wondered how Mr. Estong had come by such a beautiful horse.
Sorry guys, kabayo.
Okay ka lang ba, Victa?
Huwag mo akong alalahanin, Marcos.
Dito na mo.
Mr. Estong suddenly became a stranger to his child. He did not seem to be their father at all, and for the moment they hated him. In the past, when they met him on the road on his way home and watched the horse begin to race, so absorbed was he in the sight of the beautiful horse, he didn't notice Victa and Marcos sitting beside him. For a long time, they sat there watching the horse romping the wild grass. They did not say anything to one another. It was getting dark.
Ganda? Hindi naman maganda eh. So fit and weak.
Excuse me? Anong sinasabi mo? Anong weak? Anong frail? Tingnan mo yung mga paa niya. Very nice and slender. Ganda-ganda niya, grabe. Hindi ba?
Bakit, Tay? Sa atin ba yung kabayo na yan?
Ang ganda niya. Grabe, napakaganda niya.
Hindi naalala ako. Siguro tama yung sinabi ng mga tatay na ninakaw yung tatay yung kabayo. Sabi pa naman niya na masama magnakaw at kailangan natin gumawa ng mga mabubulang dapat. Pero nanakawin ng wala yung kabayo yan.
Ganda niya, great.
Presently, Marcos heard his mother calling him Invicta, and then Chuckle Bell rang out afterwards.
Anak, come up. Marcos, Victa, come on. Let's go na.
Yung sumama kay nanay, hindi na. Matay ko pa.
Grabe. Tingnan mo yung mga kayong main yun, ha?
Marcos! Marcos, tara na. Kain na tayo. Iwan mo na yung tatay niyo.
Siyempre.
They
Ay,
ate
na, mga na.
silently, and their mother was happy. Marcos and Victa knew better not to talk when their mother was in that mood. Finally, she started mumbling, at first to herself and then to them.
Where did you get that voice? Saan naman nakuha yung kabayo? Kaya nakuha yun. Bakit nandito siya sa pamamahay natin?
May alam mo, nandito sabi ng mga tambay, ninakaw daw yung tatay yung kabayo.
Sino? Sino nagsabi?
Hindi ako sure eh, pero sabi niya na, kaya nagpik ko, ninakaw daw yung tatay.
Nagnanakaw pala ang asawa ko ha. Ituro mo sa akin ang sabi nan. Stop. Oh, no. No. May ginagawa kabayo niya. Saan mo nakuha yan?
Ganda niya, no?
So, anong ginagawa niyo sa pamamahay ko?
Ewan. Pero, ganda niya, eh. Mahal pala, mahal niya.
Grabe. Ano bang ginagawa ng alaga mong yan? Aba, nagkakalaga mo sa bahay.
Hindi mo ba nakikita? Tingnan mo yung mga mata niya. Napagkaganda. Hindi mo siya namumukhaan. Siya yung pinsan mo si Barang.
Si Barang?
Oo, yun ba?
Si Barang! Dapat, tinalala ko noon pa. Si Barang ay matagal nang patay. Rest in peace, Barang. Anong ginagawa? Anong kinalaman ni Barang?
Tingnan mo kasi ng igi. Nung una, nung lumapit siya sa akin, akala ko, what the fuck? Bakit mo ko sinusundan? Tapos nung tinignan ko talaga yung mata niya, it was your cousin. Yun na yung asawa.
Lord, matawagin ko ang asawa ko.
It was your dead cousin. Para, wag mo siyang sinasabihan ng ganyan. Napakaganda ka. Ano?
Okay. Barang, rest in peace. Lord, matawagin niyo ang asawa ko pag hindi nga alam kanyang ginagawa.
Kung kakala sa asawa ko.
Talaga ba? Si Barang? Si Barang yan? Rest in peace, Barang. Pasensya ka na.
Ano ba ako sinungaling at baliw? Tingnan mo ng igi. Naku, sinasabi ko na, bukas. Tingnan mo ng igi yung mga mata niya. Magta-transform yan.
Baka lang kabayo. Saan ang nakuha yung kabayo yan? Baka naman, binenta mo yung bahay natin. So,
Kaya mo naman. Gamitin mo naman yung kukuti mo.
ay,
Kung binenta natin ang bahay na to, wala kang nakatirahan dito. Sinundan niya lang niya ako. Paulit-ulit ako nagsasabi sa'yo, Hana. Sinundan niya lang ako. Paglingon ko, nagulat ako. Tapos, biglang kamukha siya ng ano eh. Nung pinsan mo si Barang, sabi ko, si Barang yan. Tapos dinala ko siya dito. Ayun, kaya siya nandito ngayon. Natigilan mo na nga ako, Hana. Nagugutom ako. Kakain ako.
patawarin niyo po ang asawa ko pag hindi niya ang ginagawa niya. Hindi niya deserve to, Lord. Wala akong pakit kumain ka, mamutong ka.
The next morning, Krista woke Martha. She was very excited.
Marcos, wake up! Wait! Tignan natin yung horse. Sabi ni Tata siya daw si Ate Bara. Look at her eyes! Look at her eyes! It's so Ate Bara! It's giving Ate Bara ka na ba?
Alam mo ba, naniniwala na ako sinabi niya na once na namatay ka, pwede ka tumarin bilang isang tao. Baka nga siya si Ate Bara.
Oh, nagawin mo niya, di ba? And look at her skin! It's so white! It's like our Auntie Bara!
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Let's go.
Their mother was in the kitchen, silently doing her chores. She was beginning to take it all with the situation. Poor old mother. She must have felt very miserable.
Alaga. Siguro nakapalmulot. Ano na ipapakain mo sa'yo mo yung ahas? Alam mo. Ang ganda-ganda ng kabayo ko.
The man came to take the beautiful white horse or their Aunt Bara sometime before noon left it. The man said he were one of the owner of the circus which had been set up in the town.
Oh, Mindamora! Uy, beautiful horse! Sino ka? Sino ka?
This is my horse.
Horse!
Thank you very much for giving.
Ha? Ha?
Sa akin to.
Ha? Hindi!
Akin tong beautiful horse na to.
Ha? Wait lang! Wait lang eh! Sa'yo ba
Siya
ito?
ay sa circus.
Uy, di ba?
Ano yun, mga Barang?